Oh. Hello? Hello? Let me take the battery out of this.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday morning Nikken call. This is the Zoom where we interview business builders. And I'm so happy and grateful that I have my favorite Nikken business builder and friend, Dave Johnson, as a guest this morning. And Dave and I go way back. We met each other in 1994, and that's when Karen and I joined Nikken. We had been in residential real estate sales for 17 years at that time, and we overlapped our business. Well, when we discovered Nikken, we really wanted to check it out. So fortunately, there was a couple of events right after we joined. One of them was called Magnetic Millionaires event. That's where I first met Dave Johnson. And a month after that, in Seattle. And Aaron and I had read a couple of books. One was called, was Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, and the other one was the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World, Og Mandino. And so we had heard about network marketing, and we were excited about the concept, but we had never found the right vehicle. And when we checked Nikken out, it was the right vehicle. So, and the more we got to know Dave Johnson, we realized that he was very serious about this as a business and had a very successful business all across North America and around the world. Dave Johnson, just if can I hear you now? Are you able to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here with us, and thank you for accepting to be a guest on this wonderful call. I've really appreciated you ever since we first met, because I know that you're serious about this, and that you work every day to expand your mind and your heart. You love people, and you've been one of the very greatest examples of building a Nikken business ever since we first met. And I think when we met you, we were probably somewhere around 15 or more relationships away from you and our Nikken business. But after 10 years or so, we were fortunate to end up first level to you. So we really appreciate that too.
I do too, Jack and Karen. It's definitely been a joy. And maybe just to interject, the idea that you really want to do, and I think it's really important to live your life in a way that just love everyone, and don't put special assignment or attention on people only in terms of if they have financial benefit for you. That's kind of a shallow way to live your life anyway. And I guess in a phrase, you just treat everybody as though they were personally sponsored. Love everybody, and ultimately you really don't know how it's all going to end up anyway. And what I found also is just along that line is most of the best people, just the way it all falls out statistically is it's probably not going to be first level. It might be someone else. And so definitely just work with everybody and just see what happens. And I think it's inescapable. If you do good always comes back anyway. So I love the Zig Ziglar idea that if you help enough other people get what they want, you automatically get what you want anyway. So you don't even have to worry about yourself. Just go out and love and help people, and it's a business that kind of helps you become the sort of person that you ought to be anyway.
And we've seen lots of what do you call evolution as we've been through Nikken, haven't we, Dave? And
Ourselves.
You're really excited about where Nikken is right now, and you're actively building your business again. So you're a great example again for us. What would you like to share about that?
Oh, golly. Well, change is inevitable. It happens. And just the result of, I believe, the success of network marketing and the reality of just where we are today in the world, I think people need to kind of just realize that there's a lot of stuff going on out there. And the thing that we really want to be interested in the most is not the economy, but our personal economy, and not rely on corporate America or anybody else for our own basic economic health. And I think it would be insane to do that right now. And so ownership, and the best entry into that is network marketing. And there really is a renaissance in that world. And because there's so many people involved in it, I think it's really neat that Nikken has just really taken this major step that's put us in a position where we really shine in our strength anyway, and that's our product. That's what really gets people in, gets them excited, and moves them. And I think we're in for some huge changes right now. I kind of look back years ago when everybody had BlackBerry. Now everybody has iPhone. You don't even, if you talk to a new person, what's BlackBerry? What is that? It had this phone with all these little tiny buttons. Nobody has those, but everybody used to. And I think one of the biggest things that's going on right now is if you go into any town, you see all of these hospitals with huge expansions going on. There's dialysis centers going up, and minor emergency centers. Valerie and I volunteer with our church to help with employment a day a week, and so we went to this big employment fair. It was huge, and all of these people that were offering jobs, it blew me away. About half of them were assisted living, teaching people how to get their CNA and all this kind of stuff, and help people. And then just the idea, if you look in business in general, you want to follow what people want. And the pig and the python, the baby boomers are all getting older. And you and I, Jack, in a way that's not exciting because we are that. We're getting older. And with Nikken, we can kind of be in denial and definitely fight it all the way. But here's the reality. About 80 years old is where health costs peak, but also economically, if you study business, that's actually where people spend the most on anti-aging, on vitamins and the things that we have. And so, we've got huge times ahead of us, high growth, if you want to go into the medical realm. But also it's huge going into the philosophy of self-care, which I think is just kind of a rebirth with Nikken, that it means more than anything at any time. And then what we're doing to just really, disrupt, hopefully, the healthcare system, because drugs and surgery have their place, but not as a long-term proposition. I certainly don't envision being 80 years old and watching reruns in an assisted living center with an oxygen tube in my nose and oatmeal spilled all over on my front and really great. I want to be out skiing and riding bikes and having fun, and I've seen both, and we all of us have, and the way we live right now affects that. And I was just listening to some people talking about this, just this idea. And think about this. A study was done in Boston where they went in and got a bunch of 90-year-olds that were invalid, and decided to put them on a regular exercise program, nutrition and everything. And all of those people that could not walk before were walking. And I just think,
Wow.
oh my goodness, just think, well, just self-esteem and just the day, moment by moment, how they felt about their life and everything else. And then another thing, just listening to the same person doing all these statistics that most 74-year-olds cannot even get out of a chair unaided. They can't go across the crosswalk in a lot of time for the signal. And I just think, man, I want to be running and being active and you know, the Nikken lifestyle, not just using the products, but being anxiously engaged, doing what baby boomers are now calling their encore career. The last 25 years of Nikken's been really good to me. The next 25 years is going to be wonderful too. And I'm just excited because really we're watching a whole new culture, a whole new company being born right before us. And in my personal experience of just going out and talking to people and doing demos, it's just like, wow, we haven't even got started yet. The new pricing, that's a huge thing, because ultimately, when you think of business, you want to move product. And one of the great things that every company would be excited about is more customers. And since we're much more customer friendly, and we've got product that everybody needs and wants, and they don't have it yet, and we've got it at better pricing, and added to that is the whole new opportunity to make retail money. So somebody joining Nikken can make money instantly, get engaged in a profitable base, and then start building a team. It's never been a better time. The market, it's just huge. The immeasurable market, unsurpassed product, and an opportunity for you or anyone that would love to have fun, make money, and help a lot of people. So it's goodness. And then the way to succeed is just get plugged into people that are already successful and learn how to tell the story, tell it well, tell it often, and tell it to qualified prospects, and then teach other people to do the same. It's just that simple. And then just do it over and over and over again. And so, wahoo, let's go for it.
It really is. Karen and I are so happy and grateful that we discovered Nikken, or Nikken discovered us. I'm not sure how that happened. It was divine providence, I'm sure.
Yes.
We are pre-baby boomers. You know, we're before we're before the baby boom generation, and we're happy to say that we don't take any medications. We're very active. We're out climbing in the Sierras 2 or 3 times a week, and here, and we love our life. Nikken, I know, has a lot to do with that, but we were focused on prevention before Nikken. Nikken just happens to be the perfect vehicle to provide all the sort of nutritional supplements, and sleep, and the water, and the air. I mean, everything is just such a perfect balance for us too. We're happy to be here, and we're happy to share it with other people, because we want them to have the same kind of experience that we've enjoyed over these 22 years that we've been in Nikken.
Well, you know, Jack and Karen, you've had an awesome life together, multi 6-figure income, doing real estate, you know, that joy and satisfaction of meeting a lot of good people and providing that service of helping people get their homes, and running with other successful people. But what I like to tell people is like if I was going to share this with you, I would just say, you know, if you never sold another house, would it really make any difference actually in the world? You know, if you didn't, someone else would sell that house. And I think in terms of Nikken, if you don't share Nikken tomorrow with somebody who in turn shares it with somebody that, and we've all seen this happen, where people's lives have totally been transformed. I've got a new leg I've started, and this lady, just constant pain, slept 3 or 4 hours fitfully. Now she sleeps really well. She's up doing different things and super excited, and just, you know, got a whole new body. And she just called her sister, who is all messed up in constant pain and is on Oxycontin and all those bad stuff, no hope. And we just sent a flex to her, and I just met her yesterday on the phone. And in fact, that sister, just when I talked to Tiffany, Shannon just started to cry when Tiffany was telling her how wonderful things were going for her. And I just think, you know, back years ago when I had a lighting business selling light bulbs, if I stayed there, all of this neat stuff wouldn't have happened. And I just like to kind of offer that thought with anybody listening. Whatever you're doing, I know work, just essentially, fundamentally, any kind of work is honorable and good and beneficial. But this is just better. That's more important in the realm of making a difference in the lives of other people. And I just always tell people, why have just a regular business or a job when you can be on a mission and really impact somebody? So what would you say to that? Real estate or Nikken? What?
No comparison. We loved our real estate business, and it was good to us financially. Karen and I and our daughter Erin and a couple of the other kids were involved in real estate with us at times, but we never had the joy of people coming up to us and saying, "Oh, thank God I met you because you changed my life by selling me a house." I mean, and we've heard that over and over again with our Nikken business. And yeah, it just feels like we're doing such a more important service to humanity and to our earth by working with Nikken. It's been a joy all this time, and all the people that we meet in Nikken really feel like family. I mean, I didn't have that feeling in real estate. A lot of times we were kind of, I mean, it was wonderful working with the people, but it didn't have that same closeness that we have with Nikken. So all these big events that we can go to and all the Nikken people that we meet over and over and over again, it's been just a joy. So it's you know, that you can't put a price on that, really. And it's the best lifestyle I can imagine.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And there are just people everywhere that need this, as far as the business, as far as the product. It's just wide open. All you got to do is just kind of get inside yourself and think, by golly, what do I want to do with my life? And I recommend that you do something. That the happiest people are those that have found something that they're really passionate about. They're excited, and then they've decided to be really good at that. I think that's one of the things. If you can kind of have mastery of something that is significant, that's important. And then if you really want to add icing to the cake, is be involved together as a team. I think that's kind of the way we're made. We can't help ourselves. We want to belong to a group, to a club, to be part of a tribe. And the way to really live an abundant, wonderful, happy life is to come with a club that really has some impact. And right now, I think even more satisfying is I've heard it said that the only time we're really happy is when we're in the process of accomplishment, and there's some challenge and tension and stuff like that. It isn't the end of the movie where we're just riding off in the sunset. If the whole movie was just kind of, oh, I'm happy and there's the sunset, it wouldn't be as interesting to watch, and there wouldn't be as much. And So here's an opportunity for some great growth as together we build the team and discover just how easy it is to sell these products now with the pricing and everything. I've been doing this for 25 years. We've made millions. It's been fun. But if somebody calls up or they come over to the house and I demonstrate the water or whatever, I just sold a waterfall to somebody retail, which is a big deal to somebody in Florida, and getting to know her. And I don't know. People say I don't like to sell. I don't think they've ever done it before, because I really believe everybody loves to sell. If you really find something that you believe in and you're sharing it with somebody that you love, if you look at sales that way, we all love to do that. And we've all done it, and we've been very effective. If we think back at the time when we've recommended something that we're excited about to a friend that is seeking that, or just went to a really neat movie. Maybe we went to it a couple of weeks ago, and thinking about it brings back memories and warms the soul, and maybe makes you chuckle a little bit, and just really moved you. It'd be so easy to tell a friend that, hey, you ought to watch that. It's great, and they will. We all do that, and with this, the only difference is if you do Nikken, especially if you do it properly, it just happens to pay you. We pay you to do what you love and what you're probably doing anyway, sharing things that you believe in with people that you love. That's the description of Nikken to me.
Wow, fabulous. Well, we just love you, Dave Johnson, and we're so happy that we are in your Nikken business, and
I love you. I'm happy you're in my business too, Jack.
But we all work together. So what's the last thing you'd like to share? How would you, you're so good at wrapping things up. So I think we're close enough to the end. We can wrap this up.
Oh, golly. I would say if you just kind of think, okay, if you could just kind of imagine somehow, I listened to this from Brian Tracy, and he expressed this, and it really made me think. Years and years ago, he said, just imagine, close your eyes right now, wherever you are, and just kind of imagine that the room you're in or where you're at is actually inside a big spaceship, and it goes through a time warp. And now you open your eyes, you look around, everything's the same. However, 5 years has gone by. And in those 5 years, everything has changed in the sense that it's perfect. It's absolutely the very best in every way. And so that would be the question. Okay, 5 years has gone by. You live in a perfect world. Now that would be your body. Your body is just at its very best. The home you live in, it's your dream home. The friends you have, they're the very best. Who you live with, who are you with? The job or business, what would it look like? What position? What rank? How much money are you making? What about your kids? What are they like? Your spouse? All of these things, ideally, what would they be? And if you could actually spend some time and think about that, maybe even take a pencil and put it to paper, what would your ideal world be like in 5 years? And then, here's the thing. 5 years from now, it's going to come. It's going to come pretty quick. But if you actually, instead of just kind of drifting along, taking a day at a time, but you actually thought through some dreams and wishes and ideas of what you would like in your ideal life, where you would like to be in 5 years, oh my goodness, you're thousands of times more likely to be there than if you're just kind of wandering around to save on funeral expenses. And so I would look at that, and then hopefully, because I really believe in this, that Nikken can do a lot to be the vehicle to take you to that. And I think probably common to all of us in our ideal world, our dreams, is we would want to be vibrantly healthy. If no matter what else is going on in the world, and whatever your life is, if you don't have your health, it just takes the edge off of everything else. And so here's something that you want to actively work on, and Nikken, of course, can help you with that. Another common thing that opens up all these possibilities is of course, income and building a business, not just for the sake of earning money, but in the Nikken business, earning money by doing good. Oh, I love that. That's a wonderful thing. I kind of think in my mind, you're morally obligated to get rich in Nikken because that means you're doing more good. And getting a bigger check is kind of your report card of what Rabbi Lapin says, that it's basically a certificate of service rendered. And so every dime you make in Nikken means that somebody out there is better because you came this way. And so, I don't know, have some goals and some dreams, and work toward them. I break them up in pieces. Nikken wise to be successful is just really decide, do I want to do this? And then get really good at the fundamental skills, which are worthwhile skills anyway, which is just basically the ability to engage other people, become their friend, be attractive, and to attract people, be attractive, and be interested, love them. Not in a sense, when you hear the Zig Ziglar thing, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll automatically get what you want. Don't think of that as manipulation, where I'm going to go out and do this because I want to get something. No, just let yourself go, and don't even think about that. It really is your philosophy, and feel love and thankfulness for people. And then lastly, I would say that this idea that I really sincerely believe that we really are brothers and sisters. If you can have that attitude, and then the thought that this is a job or a business, this is your work, but if you could realize, as Norman Vincent Peale talks about in his book, The Power of Positive Thinking, right near the beginning of the book, he talks about what if you believed that God was interested in your job, that he was with you, helping you and aiding you. And of course, he's interested in everything. And especially if your job happens to be working for him anyway, helping other people, maybe being his hands and feet, the answer to other people's prayers. Then it really takes on a kind of a stewardship that this is something important to do because I can make a difference in the lives of other people. And that's what gets me out of bed and keeps me going. It's more than just where do you work? Oh, I work at Joe's Machine Shop. Well, how long you been there? Way too long. You don't want to live your life like that. You want to be excited.
Absolutely. All right, Dave. Well, that is awesome. And you're talking about goal setting. Here we are at the beginning still of a second quarter, so it makes sense to really have goals for that quarter and finish up, the next quarter really strong and build our business. So thank you. You were awesome. We all appreciate you being on the call this morning, and fabulous. Everybody,
everybody, just one other thought. Just now that you make some goals and then become accountable. When performance is measured, performance improves, and when performance is measured and reported, that rate of improvement and it gets better. And that Thomas Monson said that. And so have a mentor. Everybody that's successful has a coach that they're accountable to, and so get plugged in with people that are where you are and doing where you want to be and doing what you want to do, and just get involved, and then go out and do Nikken work, which is talking to people. So let's go for it.
Yay. All right. And come back next week. We'll do this again. We'll have lots of fun.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.